Hey guys, Mike here, and this is Batman Arkham Origins New Game Plus guide. So we're back at Blackgate prison for the finale of the game, and the first thing you want to do in this area is hit these guys with this propane tank. I was trying to get the most effect out of it that I could, and usually in the chaos of them being down, you can uh, get the fast dive kick attack to take out another guy. Uh, this area was annoying because I kept trying to jump over the guy with the cattle prod so I could knock him down, but the game decided that it was gonna make me jump over every single guy except for the guy that I wanted to jump over. And this whole this whole section, as I was doing the fight, I had weird moments where the game decided that I wasn't in much of a momentum, where instead of it making me jump to the next guy, he just kind of did a punch in midair, and then it just fucked up the flow of the combo I had going. So it was one of those weird moments that the combat decided to be a pain in the ass to me and not work properly. So, and I just could not counter during this fight to save my life. Like I basically have said to this whole guy that when it came to the combat in the Batman games, I'm not always the best, but I can say during this New Game Plus guide, I somewhat improved myself on the combat, but there would still be moments where points when I should have been not getting hit or countering properly, and I just could not get the timing of the buttons right. That during that fight in particular, there's points where I should have been easily countering some of the attacks, and I just could not get the timing down on the button presses. It was kind of annoying at points. So, but yeah, this whole section, I like how even though we've already been in Blackgate, the way we come through this time, it's a whole different section of the prison that we go through. So it's not like it's a reuse of the same area the first time. And when you get here, you want to put that line down, because I was a dumbass and forgot that I had to do that, and I thought I just needed to glide across to this platform from where I was standing when you first come in here, and I kept hitting water and dying. I'm like, what the fuck am I missing? And then I went into detective mode and I saw that thing. I was like, god damn it, that's what I was supposed to do. Sometimes when I play a game and then when I play it again, I'm like, for this, the next difficulty, sometimes I just forget shit that I did the first time that I should have remembered, but for whatever reason my brain was just like, hey, you remember that moment during that fight? Yeah, we're gonna make you completely forget what you have to do, so you need to relearn it again. It's a very bad habit I have when I'm making some guides, or when I'm just playing a game. So, and then there's other times where I can remember every single thing that I need to do during a game when I'm playing through it again on the next difficulty, or if I'm making a guide or something. And so Trying to remember. So yeah, when I first came through this area, I didn't realize um, where, like, what that button that you press does, because I wasn't looking in the opposite direction, so I didn't realize that electricity gets activated from that button. So the first time through here, I ran around like for 10 minutes trying to figure out where I needed to get the electricity so I could raise the water in that section. And when I finally figured out where it was, I felt like a complete dumbass, because something so simple that I just was not paying attention to properly. So so yeah, it's November 13th as I'm recording this voiceover. The PlayStation 4 comes out this Friday. I don't have it pre-ordered, unfortunately, because when I went to go and pre-order it, Amazon didn't have it in stock. Best Buy eventually got some in stock, like I think in August or September. No, I think August. But I chose not to pre-order through Best Buy because the sales tax was gonna be like $30 on it, and I would rather just do it through Amazon since I have the Prime membership, so I have free shipping. But kind of hoping I can get lucky and somehow maybe by the Monday after the console comes out, Amazon will have like a fresh shipment of the console in stock, so I can, get the console in there, because I really, really want to play the new Killzone game. I like to. I could not beat that game on the hardest difficulty. The farthest I got during that game on, I think it was called Elite's difficulty, was, I think it's Mission 7, Chapter 7, when you're on the train. I could not get past that part in that train level where you need to destroy the tank, because it's like the trigger for the infinite respawning enemies in that area. I would just always die, to the point where I was just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not gonna get frustrated with this thing and possibly break my controller, so I'm just not gonna deal with this. I ended up just trading the game in and just not dealing with that part anymore. Killzone 3, I fucking love that game. I love the multiplayer on that game too. I kind of fell out of playing the multiplayer because of like other games that came out that I just didn't have the time to devote to playing it. But that was at the time when I wasn't really a big Call of Duty multiplayer. Like I hated the multiplayer on the Call of Duty games. But then when I was playing Killzone with a bunch of friends, it was like the best fun I ever had. Especially I think it was their domination mode, where it was like 3 different game types in one match. I don't think they called it domination. I can't remember what the hell they called it. I think they called it like shit. I don't remember what the hell they called it, but it was fucking fun. They had like mechs that you could get into, and it was always a fight during those games to see like who was gonna get the mechs in the match, because that usually determined how much of a lead your team had during the match. And So I haven't really been watching a whole bunch of stuff about the new Killzone game, so I'm not really sure, like, story-wise, like how much after the third game it takes place. But um, I'm really looking forward to that game. And at this moment, there's really not anything. It's kind of weird that I'm saying, like, I want to play Killzone on the PS4, and at this moment, there's nothing else on there that I want to play. But I think coming into the next year, there's a couple more games too. I think there's been rumors of, I don't know if it's like a new Uncharted game, but Naughty Dog is apparently working on some new game for the console. I'm not sure if anything's been announced since I last saw info. And so yeah, I didn't really touch on, but this was the room that I was like, I thought I had gotten my first S grade in the Predator room before I realized I had gotten those two previous ones. But yeah, you know, you just kind of follow like what I did in this room, you can easily get that S grade. So, and so yeah, I do have the Xbox One pre-ordered. I pre-ordered that like the week of E3 when it finally showed up on Amazon. So it's the day one edition. So you know, I'll be getting that day one achievement. You know, I can boast I have that. I know that Target, it was reported, I think it was over the weekend, that like about, I think between 100 and 200 of the consoles got shipped 2 weeks early because of a computer fuck up on their part, where I guess they didn't have like a ship date put into the system, so their automated, I guess, database or whatever just decided to put the orders that were pre-ordered already just to have them shipped. So at this moment, I guess there's like between 100 and 200 people that already have the console sitting at their house. But Microsoft made a statement that those particular consoles, because I guess they have the, I guess, serial numbers or something for them. They basically said that those consoles are banned from being used online until the official release date of the console. So, well, they'll have, you know, while they have the console, they can't really do much of anything with it at the moment. So, but I just find it funny that in this day and age, like a computer fuck up like that can still happen, especially with a brand new console. 2 weeks before it comes out, this happens. Like that's one hell of a computer fuck up. So this room, I'm amazed that I got through this room my first time going through here. Mainly because of this giant motherfucker that's in this fight. I got lucky and got the shock glove, so I immediately, once I could, I activated those, and it made this fight go a little bit quicker. The first time I came through this area, I think I died in this room like 3 times. But I'm amazed that I got through this fight on the first attempt. And I kind of like that focus mode where the camera was so pulled back, it just had that very distorted camera view. I thought that was a pretty cool look to the way I ended that fight. And now this fight I died. I think I died like 4 separate times during this fight, and it was mostly bullshit because of the combination of the shock batons, and it has one of the Bane henchmen, or no, 2 of the Bane henchmen. So it always worked out that I was getting grabbed by one of them and getting punched by the guys, and then I was getting hit by that slam attack of the giant guy. So I was trying to, take out the 2 Bane henchmen first, because those guys are fucking annoying to deal with. But every time I tried doing it, I either would get hit by the martial arts guy, or this giant motherfucker would be close enough where his swinging arm attack would hit me. And yeah, it's just annoying shit. Like, I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that charge attack of his there, because it was literally like right by him. Yeah, see, like, this is the bullshit I had to deal with during this fight. But thankfully during that the giant guy was just kind of standing there waiting for me to break out of that guy's hold. And as if the Bane henchman isn't bad enough, he had to go and pick up the fucking shock baton too, just to make me hate him more. So at this point, I think I'm like 1 hit away from death at this point. So I'm like panicking. I'm like, please let me get through this fight. I don't want to have to repeat this again. But I finally got lucky and I was able to hit that asshole with the glue grenade. And I can't believe I managed to cancel that charge attack, because that asshole should have gotten me with that thing and fucked me up. But I ended up getting lucky and kind of glitched it out there.